take you back to that home base. Always a favorite spot, and especially the workflows. And we'll just go through that one time. But if you're using desktop, you've been used to it. And always, if you follow their flow, a lot of things are so much smoother. In QuickBooks itself, enter the bills, pay the bills, sales tax. Usually you set that up one time. All the stuff you're used to, chart of accounts, your products and services are your items now. They used to be items, now they just call them products and services. So a little different names. And down here, creating invoices, estimates, creating invoices. Again, you don't need to ever create an estimate. You can just jump right to invoices. And they just show you the workflow just like they did with desktop. And the most important thing, of course, is when you create an invoice that you go to receive payments. That way, anytime somebody pays you, the person who paid you gets credit for it. And then from there, just like you did in desktop, you make your deposits. So if you're using QuickBooks Online and you jumped into this video, I will have another series on just using QuickBooks Online and jumping into it. But everything is still right here, and it just walks you right through the workflow. After you receive the payments, you make deposits either one at a time, or you can make them in a group. Reconciling, everything that you used to do in desktop is right here. Write checks, view reports, print checks. A little different way to print checks, but we'll get into all that. The payroll does need some setup when you first go from desktop to online. The items all have to get started because they have a whole new item format. So that's, again, a place you may want a little bit of help. You go into your employees. Again, these are all fictitious employees, so there's nothing here. You can always see the fake kind of numbers like 555 and everything. But you can go in there and just play around, and since nothing's real and nothing's active, you can go in and just get used to the feel of the new employee cards and everything. Anytime you want to just start over or get a restart, you just jump back to home and you can start out fresh, and then you'll start getting used to the side menus just like you did in desktop. And just like desktop, there's so many different ways to get to everything. And the other big thing I'll just leave you with right now is the way to add a lot of new forms is right here in the plus sign. You can jump, again, a quick start, like a really good shortcut. To jump right through this to invoices, receiving payments, estimates, credit memo. The online version doesn't have all the icons as the desktop app does, so you'll have to use a little more of the side menu and more of the plus button. They do have some icons to walk you through it, but here is really your quick place. You can just go for everything and just buzz right through it. So just like with desktop, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever gets you through it the quickest, you just go in and play with it, and you can always find a new way to do something. And there are some bumps. There's things that just don't work the same. Had to really get used to bills and everything. You just had a back hour or forward hour. You can go through them. They finally did add this. Now you can go in and at least view your last couple bills and jump to them. But we're just so used to going back hour, forward hour with checks and bills and everything else, and just jump right through them. So they do now have that. Again, and if there's anything you ever see that you had in desktop, you can always make requests, and they're very open to those requests. Alright, I am going to sign off now, and we'll leave you with the home page. Again, a great place if you download, when you first set up your QuickBooks Online, they give you an option to download the desktop app. Or you can do it right here from the gear shift, and they have a download desktop app right on the options. And that, for desktop users, is really the biggest way to jump through and just kind of help you out and get you started. So there's my bumps. There's a lot of benefits that we didn't even get into with the invoicing and payment links. They had some of that stuff in desktop, but everything just works so much better online. It's fully integrated right into the online cloud system. And we've already gone over a couple tricks. Well, take it easy. If you like us, subscribe down below. And feel free to email any basic questions, and also look up at QuickBooks Pro Advisor if you do need any help. Thank you.